It's been 82 years since Lou Gehrig passed away from ALS. So much about this world has changed since then, but one thing hasn't. Somehow we've gone all of this time, and there's still no cure for the disease that took his life on June 2nd, 1941. Through his incredible courage and grace facing ALS, Gehrig became a symbol of hope for so many.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
But now on this day, Lou's day, there's someone else in the baseball world that you need to know about. And that's my best friend, Sarah Langs, who was diagnosed in 2021 with the disease when she was just 28 years old. She and I met through work, when our over-the-top love of baseball bonded us. I'm a reporter in Cleveland, she's a researcher based in New York, but no distance could hinder this relationship. She was my bridesmaid despite the hurdles ALS put in front of her. If there's a random package on my doorstep, I know it's a gift from Sarah. Sarah! I love you. Her enthusiasm for baseball is what caused fans to love her too.
Any day we get to call a baseball game is such a fun day.
She's the girl who tweets, "Baseball is the best," about all the interesting and wholesome moments that this game gives us. She's a baseball nerd and the best researcher known to man.
Their exit velocity this year has been off the charts. It's crazy.
Teams and outlets always want her on their pregame shows, and she's been a regular analyst on MLB Network.
I did not expect to be the outlier here, but here I am.
We have a podcast together where we share our love for the game and, well, for each other with baseball fans. And in 2021, she distinguished herself being part of the first all-women broadcast in MLB history. Even stricken with ALS, she still finds joy in sharing her love of the game with fans every single day. You know, it's kind of crazy, but there are so many eerie ties between Sarah and Lou. She began her career with ESPN in 2015, and on her first day, she noticed his iconic farewell speech printed on the wall by her desk. For no real reason, she decided to take a picture of it. She read a book about Gehrig this winter and learned that he sent thank you notes to his doctors despite the bad news that they continued to give him. When Sarah was diagnosed with the same disease that's 100% fatal, she too wrote a thank you note to her doctor. She loves her birthday, which just so happens to be May 2nd, the day that Lou ended his streak of 2,130 consecutive games played. Sarah and Lou truly and painfully are kindred spirits. Sarah is a leader in the ALS community. She inspired me to run a half marathon in January that resulted in us raising more than $100,000. Now, Sarah has used her platform to start the hashtag FistBumpsForALS campaign, raising awareness and donations to find a cure for ALS. But Sarah and I both know the reality of this situation. You can fight this disease as hard as you want, but eventually it wins. Medication offered to those with ALS extend lives by a matter of months, not years. The average life expectancy after getting your diagnosis is just 2 to 5 years.
I want to make sure, in addition to making sure everybody loves baseball, that we tell people in our everyday lives how much we love and appreciate them, not just because something has gone wrong.
It's sad to me to know that 82 years after Lou Gehrig's death, there's still no cure for ALS. But on this day, there's some hope knowing that people like my friend Sarah are still fighting to make a difference. If Lou ever had the chance to meet Sarah, I think he'd be proud of both her courage and her grace. I know I am.